Chirojo College Nakasongola, please get ready, and Katugo, see you, also get ready, because we have no time. Let us remain standing for the STI anthem.
STI, making Uganda the best. Mountains are still being moved, strongholds are still being broken. God, we believe you. Rangers can see that wonders are still what you do. Nations are still being changed, giants are still being slain. God, we believe you. Rangers can see that wonders are still what you do. Rangers are here for you. Come and do what you do. We set our hearts on you. Come and do what you do. STI vision to fulfill, to transform Uganda. We need a move. We need a move. Rangers on the move. We are Rangers on the move. We need you, Lord. And we worship you. We worship you. Rangers are always on time. We clear our daily tasks. We give no excuses. God will give us wisdom. Wonders are still what you do. Rangers are here for you. Come and do what you do. We set our hearts on you. Come and do what you do. STI vision to fulfill, to transform Uganda. We need a move. We need a move. Rangers on the move. We are Rangers on the move. We need you, Lord. And we worship you. We worship you. Attitude changes when you move. We are time conscious at STI. Systems are implemented when you move. We are people of virtue at STI. Attitude changes when you move. We are time conscious at STI. Systems are implemented when you move. We are people of virtue at STI. We need a move. We need a move. Rangers on the move. We are Rangers on the move. We need you, Lord. We need you, Lord. We worship you. This is the move. This is the move. Oh, Ugandans, we need this move. Rangers invite you. Come join this move. This is the move. This is the move. STI, making Uganda the best. STI, making Uganda the best. Thank you.
I like the vibe. STI, making Uganda the best. Okay, thank you so much. Dear ladies and gentlemen, let me invite the religious leaders to come and
Balumi essuula ye12 olunya olw'omukaaga lugamba nti ffenna tuli omubiri gumu mu Mukama waffe, kubanga omubiri bwe gubeera ogumu ebitundu byonna bikolera wamu, omubiri ne gutambulira wamu. Ne Uganda bwetyo tuli abantu abawamu era abakolera wamu kugitwala mu maaso. Kale katusabe. Ssebo omutukuvu kabaka w'abakabaka, tukusinza tukugulumiza olw'enkya ya leero olw'ettuntu lino Mukama bw'otuwadde ekisa kino. Katonda ayinza byonna okuŋŋaanira wano. Tukwebaza olw'eggwanga lyaffe lino Uganda lye watuwa amakula. Tukwebaza Katonda waffe olw'obugagga obuli mu lyo. Tukwebaza Katonda waffe olwa sayansi ne tekinologi. Tukwebaza olw'abakulembeze bonna ku mitendera gyonna n'okusookera ddala ku mukulembeze w'eggwanga era ne bonna abamuddirira. Twagala okwebaza Katonda waffe olunaku olwaleero lwa mukadde waffe Prime Minister ali mu kifo kino Mukama olwa science and technology. Tukwebaza Katonda ayinza byonna kubanga omukulembedde mirembe era ne ffenna abali mu kifo kino. Kyetuva twongera okwegayirira ssebo w'ekisa, oyongere okuwa omukisa eggwanga lyaffe, oyongere okulizimba, oyongere okulikulaakulanya, ng'okozesa bonna abali mu kifo mu bifo byonna ebyokulaakulanya eggwanga lino. Leka amazima geyongere mu lyo, leka ekisa kyeyongere mu lyo, okwagala kwo kweyongere mu ffe Katonda waffe. Kulembera abakulembeze baffe Mukama ng'obakozesa by'osiima era by'oyagala Katonda ayinza byonna. Twongere okumuwaayo omuzaana wo Prime Minister waffe Oluganda Nabbanja, yongera Mukama okumuwa amaanyi, obukuumi obuva gy'oli Katonda waffe bwe businga. Kale nno muwe obukuumi Mukama, mwetolooza olukomera lwo n'ebbugo w'omuliro oyo mubeere ng'omulungamya mu mirimu gyonna. Era naffe n'abakuŋŋaanye wano ekisa kyo leka kibeere naffe, obwakabaka bwo bweyongera ogaziyizibwa, ekitiibwa kyo kyeyongera okulabika mu ggwanga lino, omukono gw'omwamaanyi nga gutukulembera mu Kristo Yesu Mukama waffe. Amiina. Reverend Zerida Nakaye, omusumba w'obusumba bw'e Katuugo mu busabadinkoni buno bw'e Nakasongola, mulabirizi bwa Luweero Diocese.
Reverend Charles Nume, omusumba w'obusumba obw'e Kakooge, Luweero Diocese.
Father Alfred Dumba, bwana mukulu w'ekigo ky'e Katuuga awo mu tawuni mu dinale y'e Nakasongola, Mukasana Luweero Diocese.
Tweyanzeege basawo ne banyabo mu kiseera kino mukkirize mpite Chairperson LC1 ow'ekitundu kino ajje ayogereko gye tuli. Chairperson LC1 nsaba nti Chairperson LC3 muveeko emabega tomuleka. Chairperson LC1 tambula jangu. Basebo ne banyabo nsaba nti abakulembeze bana bajja okwogerako gye tuli tubeere nga tuyita mu bufunze obw'ekitalo nnyo nnyini ddala, kubanga nga bwe nabategeeza nti omugenyi omukulu agenda mu Parliament yeetaagibwa okuba nga atuuseeyo latest ssaawa 8. Chairperson nsaba ojje wekka because of time. Kindly come alone.
Neyanziza amanya gange nze Kivumbiri kya Chairperson atwala ekyalo kino eky'Ekyampisi mu muluka gw'ekyabutayika Kakooge sub county. Prime Minister waffe n'abagenyi bonna b'otambudde nabo bamemba ba Parliament mbaaniriza mu kifo kino eky'Ekyampisi. Ono ye Kyampisi gwenkulembera. Nina obugambo bwange saamuzikirize butono nnyo, ngenda kukwata obudde. Nga bwe maze okweyanjula ati nze Kivumbiri Kyaddi ndi Chairperson atwala ekyalo kino era ndi chairman wa NRM atwala omuluka guno. Ku nsonga zanze njagala okwogerako, njagala mu byonna nnyabo Prime Minister, njagala okusaba kwange kutuuke gy'oli. Amasannyalaze agaagabibwa ng'ekyalo kyange Kyampisi kyabuukibwa gaakoma abamusuuta n'ekyabutayika. So njagala kusaba n'ekyalo nga Kyampisi nga bwe kifuuse ekyokulabirako, amasannyalaze naffe tugaganyulwemu era gatutuukeko. Ekyokubiri, neyanziza neyanzeege Ekyokubiri, twalina eddwaliro nga wano wakyaliwo barracks. Eddwaliro lino lyatuyamba nnyo, lyayamba nnyo abantu baffe abatali b'ekyampisi bokka kumpi n'eggombolola yonna. Naye nga bwe tugenda okufuna ekkolero nga likola ddagala, njagala kusaba era tuteekebwewo eddwaliro lisobole okusigala nga likyayamba abantu baffe abeetoolodde ekitundu kino. neyanzege akadakiika akasembayo nyabo Prime Minister nga bwe nkugambye ndi chairperson atwala omuluka guno ate nga kinkakatako okubeera nga nondoola ebigenda okukolebwa wano. Nyabo nkusaba ntambula, nsaba pikipiki ya neyanzege
tweyanzege ye chairperson LC1 katufune okwogera kwa chairperson LC3.
tweyanzege obudde obutono ennyo bwe buti. Sanyu jerere olwa Honorable Minister, Prime Minister okujja ate okulonkinga ekintu ekinene ekifaanana bwe kiti. Mu byonna njagala kusaba abatesitesi nga sinnagenda nnyo maaso ye lokensoni y'ekifo kino awagenda okubeera ekkula lino bannayi wano Kakooge Sub County noti Katuugo Town Council. Ebiwandiiko ebyo mubitereeze kuba abantu baffe babuzaabuzibwa. That's why ne Kakooge Sub County tebadde involved mu kintu kino ne ku program tetubaddeeko ekyobulabe ng'ate ffe ba chief supervisor b'omulimu guno honorable okugenda mu maaso kubanga guli mu matwale gaffe ffe tugenda okubanga tugwaniriza. Protocol observe kuba obudde butono. Twebaza tusiima kuba tetujja kukoowa kusiima ggwanga lyaffe olwa bino bye tukola oba ebikolebwa mu lyo. So n'olwekyo ssanyu jereere nnyo Honorable Minister olwa kino kye mutukoledde. Nze sirema kwebaza owekitiibwa Joloba Dokita kubanga omulimu munene nnyo gw'okoze okulaba ng'ekintu kino kijja nga mukwatagana ne pulezidenti waffe. Mukama akutuweere omukisa. Tiimu eno eri wano yeekulembera eggombolola e Kakooge mu mirimu gyonna executive ne ba honorable councillors emiruka egy'enjawulo n'atwala avunaanyizibwa ku muluka guno sebuwanikako omukono bakulabe kuba oyinza okujja ne batakutegeera bulungi. So ejjinja erimu nga likuba ebinyonyi ebibiri sebo eyampadde eddakiika emu njagala nnyongere ey'okubiri njogeremu ekigambo kino kimu kyokka nti ow'ekitiibwa Minisita waffe omukyalo omukozi obulungi tusanyuka olwa kino ekizze naye nze njagala kutuusayo kusaba nti ekitundu kyaffe ekya Nakasongola kimaamiddwa ebirala ku makubo kati wano wooyingirira kkubo kibira singa gavumenti etubeerereyo ekisa nerizavingako meters 2 abantu ne bongera okusemberera ebitundu ebyo Nakasongola nga Kakooge Katuugo tujja kuba tukulaakulana okwongera okuliikiriza ebitundu bino kuba ebibira biri kumpi. Onangamba wunzika naye nze komanda wa wano bannaye bugambo buno bubadde
Hello, yes, thank you so much DJ. Basawe nabanya mu kiseera kino mukkirize mpite chairperson CMT. Sorry. The chairperson CMT, please come on board. Okay. So that you can invite for us the minister to set the stage for us. Just briefly.
The Right Honorable Prime Minister, the Chief Guest, Honorable Minister for STI, all other invited guests, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen. The task I have at hand is very simple. Before I go to the task, my names are Engineer Odongo Emmanuel. I am the chairperson of the contract management team for this project here. So most of you will always be seeing me here quite often. So if I may go right away to what I've come for, Honorable Minister, allow me invite Honorable Minister for Science, Technology and Innovation, OPM, allow me take this honor to invite you to set the stage for speeches. Honorable Minister.
Hello. Right Honorable Prime Minister, the Republic of Uganda, honorable members of Parliament, the chairs, the member of my committee of STI in Parliament, Prime Minister of Burundi Kingdom and Cabinet, the heads of MDAs, the RDCs, the district chair, council, the technical staff, and COW, the contractor of NEC, all the scientists who are here, the community members and the local leaders, and the young scientists that I see all around. Thank you very much for coming today. Because of the Prime Minister's time, and I want her to speak to the people, I'm going to summarize what I had written down. Right Honorable, it's a great honor to welcome you here today. It's so great because what you see here has been a 5-year journey. It would have been a few months, but we have had to break through roads that have not been there, and we have had to construct bridges where we needed to be, because this journey started on the 19th of March 2020, when His Excellency gave us the directive to start finding scientists to work with so that we can begin making vaccines, diagnostics, and therapeutics when we were in the middle of the fear of COVID. Right Honorable, we have moved. I'll just give you a summary of our struggle to find land and why we really appreciate NEC for welcoming us here. Following that assignment, I found scientists through very dramatic systems, because although scientists in the country, there was no framework to bring them together to make these things the President wanted us to make. When we worked and brought together scientists and we made our first products, we discovered that we needed a place to structure for manufacturing, because we were working in laboratories scattered. And from the Presidential Affairs Committee, we were able to start to work on something. Right Honorable, we started with Makerere. They gave us a house at Kas. When we had progressed and even procured equipment, our GMP, or the standards person for manufacturing, rejected the facility. To Makerere, they took us to Kabanyoro and other parts where Makerere has land. They gave us pieces of land that didn't work. We went to the Ministry of Lands. Ministry of Lands gave us a piece of land in Gombe. No sooner was it given to us than squatters showed up, and we were left with 2 acres of swamp. We left that. We wrote to His Excellency. He gave us gave a directive that given land. After a lot of struggle, we could not proceed. We went back to the Minister of Lands, and she gave us a piece of land in Mitiana. It was only 5 acres. We had thought we would procure the land around. However, soon we realized, as soon as we set up, the land around us was bought by a university, and we could not expand. So we had to repurpose that land. but had written to General Mugira requesting for 100 acres of land, and he gave us 50 acres here. He said he wanted to see whether I had capacity to occupy the 50 acres. When we worked and put down the master plan, it could not fit on the 50 acres. I went back to General Mugira and said, I need another 105 acres. And he has graciously agreed to give us that land too. He changed a bit in the terms, but we believe with your support, we will occupy the rest of the land. Right Honorable, to fulfill the dream of His Excellency the President, we actually need a lot of land. This first part is the Biosciences Park, which is going to occupy the 152 acres, although with the requests I've already received from innovators and investors in the country, we might need to occupy the whole of this T6 part of the industrial park, because we have another arm of STI, which is the Industry 4.0, and we need about 300 acres for a high-tech city. We have already got proof of concept, we've launched the facilities and the manufacturing. Your Excellency, we wish to extend our appreciation to the many, many people. I want to begin by appreciating Makerere University for starting off the work which started us off. I want to appreciate all the scientists who worked and believed in the work, and now we have reached where we have proof of concept. The first tenant here, called Indio Biotech, is a company arising out of work, which is making for us the current PCR kit. Our calculation is that they have saved the country already over 200 billion in import substitution. Moreover, they have brought into the country $7 million by producing the standard kits, which are utilized, called proficiency kits. They are utilized for testing whether other kits are of standard. They are such high quality. We have the support and approval of their products. That's why by the international agencies, WHO, that's why Global Fund has been able to contract us to do this. So following that success in the diagnostics, we have quite a lot. Now they have 16 kits, 16 diagnostic products, which are ready for mass manufacturing. And so this facility is going to put us on the map. Your Excellency, when government said that we are going into the tenfold growth of the economy by 2040, being scientific, we did not take it casually. The S, where S is NPA showed how much money they want agro-industrialization to bring into the country, how much they ATM, and when we calculated, did the mathematics, the S is supposed to be bringing in into the GDP annual. So, Right Honorable, we assigned the pathogen economy to contribute to that, $48 billion. And everything that we are bringing here, we have calculated how much money it is supposed to bring in, so that it is not by accident. So every industry, every factory coming here has to contribute a certain minimum amount of money. And with that, I really believe that we are going to achieve. This has been deposited with NPA so that you will hold us accountable for it. For us to function here, Right Honorable, we need electricity. We need to bring electricity. We need possibly a dedicated substation. We need water to come on site so that we can build the specialized utilities. which we require. Right Honorable, I wish to conclude by once again thanking you for your continued support. You have been there even when many people did not believe in the work we are doing. You have supported us, and we are forever indebted to you for that. We wish to thank His Excellency for the faith and trust that he has given this team. As you have seen, the STI staff, in order to accomplish so much in a short time, we had to become semi-military. We work on time. We are really, really strict on corruption. We are totally intolerant of corruption. And Right Honorable, from time to time you write to me asking, what efforts have you put in place? SCI, especially I vouch for the scientists, we are aspiring to be 120% corrupt-free. That means not only don't we waste national resources by taking them aside, but we contribute more and get more value out of what you give us. And this is a pledge that I make. As you heard them sing that anthem, we are people of virtue. I wish to thank the chair of the STI committee for the very comforting way they have handled us. At the beginning, things were not easy, but the current chair has really been a father. So he has made our dealings very, very comfortable. We thank the chair of the Presidential Affairs Committee for the support. We thank the cabinet for the support. And we wish to thank all the MDAs, all the fellow ministers, the Minister of Lands, Minister of Works, Minister of Health, those that we work very, very closely with, and the Minister of Local Government for all their support. I want in a special way to appreciate Nakasongola District. They have been extremely supportive. We have gone to places. This is the place we have received the warmest welcome. They have mobilized the community, and we are moving together. Right from the RDC, the LC5, the staff, the security team, they have been extremely welcoming. We wish to thank NEC and the Ministry of Defense for their ever continuous support. Right Honorable, when we start these things of science, they are not well known, they are not very common. NEC has always been there to learn with us. They have executed a number of projects for us, and we really believe that they are going to execute this one, which is going to be the most complex so far. But we have faith they are going to execute it so well. So NEC, our contractor, we wish to thank you. We want to thank our contractors and especially our consultants. They have not been able to make it here from Biochuba. From Biochuba, they came in to give us technical support. And last but not least, I wish to thank the scientists. All of you, thank you for the hard work, and thank you for bringing us to this level. Right Honorable, we want to assure you and take our message to His Excellency that science has brought on board the knowledge economy to bring forth the qualitative leap he has been appealing for. Thank you very much. For God and my country, committed to making Uganda the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Minister. At this moment, I request that we have the remarks from the District Chairperson, who will thereafter invite for us the area MP, and then we see what follows up next.
Do I need to go there? The Right Honorable Prime Minister and our dearest friend, you've been to Nakasongola several times. If I compare the past prime ministers, you are number one for Nakasongola. All protocols observed. I, for me, retired Lieutenant Sam Chigula, I'm the district chairperson in Nakasongola. Mine, I'm just going to thank, because we have no time. First of all, I want to thank His Excellency the President for creating this enabling environment to have the scientists think bigger to the level that where we are now, we are on the correct line. And this is the way NRM works. Number two, I will also feel I must thank the Honorable Minister for Science and Technology for bringing together these able-bodied scientists and make a formidable force to the level that we are now here. I want also to thank our Guarantee General for having been generous. And this decision has made Nakasongola raise from level 1 to level 10. Because this factory would have been in Mitiana. Sorry for you, Mitiana, this factory is in Nakasongola. And all that is because the general is generous and gave out the 150 acres. We thank you so much. And this is how UPDF works. Need also to mention that the time when we received this information about this factory, Honorable Right Prime Minister, we became so anxious. And I want to assure you, they have seen nothing. We are yet to offer maximum cooperation. Right Honorable Prime Minister, as Nakasongola has become part of your home, second home, and now that all these are flowing, I can't reserve words, but to pray that you stay a little bit longer, like 2060, when we shall maybe have a stage. Allow me. Ndio company has given me these wonderful diary books. One for you and one for the minister. Allow me to hand them over to you, Honorable. Thank you for accepting. Nze ninge nani agabira omukulu akatabako. Honorable Right Prime Minister, allow me to introduce to you the whole district council is here. So I'm the chairperson of the district council. All district councillors present, rise up for recognition. Right Honorable Prime Minister, they are in front of you. All district councillors, I beg you raise up so that the Prime Minister can see you. Oh, you are ably seen. Among them there is a speaker, among them there is a deputy speaker and a vice chairman, plus my deck. And up there is a secretary for health and education. He's young but big, he's a lawyer. I wish to send him to you one of the time so that we discuss it more, a little bit more, for purposes of stabilization in the party. Allow me also, Honorable Right Prime Minister, I want to talk a lot, but This is a request that goes to the factory managers. I pray for a bigger local content. It has been agreed. They have agreed. Nambu tukwa okufuna mukisa gwa okusohoka okufuna emirimu so abadula abani. Oh boy. Muteeketeeke ebyakulya ebyakunywa amatai enchwi byona mukuze okubanga mukutunda abamaita okuwomboka nywena bakweze okubetaagani. So tukobere nti abaduuli here in Nakasongola we have an issue of the land. We request that now that when you go to meet His Excellency, ask him to buy for that belongs to landowners who are, most of them are absent landlords. Aizabasasula bakama bamatakali so twebereku tulume ebyakulya ebyakunywa tutunda mu factories zini. Aikirizo kuchicha AOB. This one, Honorable Right Prime Minister, as you are aware, we are running a by-election in Kawempe. But you know, most of the people in Kawempe are Baruli. Some of them are not telling them they are people from here. So I've put my tentacles there, and I know they are there. And among them, there is a lady called Nyakato, whom I will bring to her place. She's a pastor. She has a church there. She's doing a good job. And Nambi is going to benefit big. So one of the day, I'll raise you and give us an appointment so that we come and see you. Before that day. Lastly, I want to thank His Excellency the President for elevating the Baruli from level 1 to level 20, 1 to reach level 60 when it's 0 here. And that's why 2060 we are not changing because we are not yet there. So the rest, stable power. We need stable power now that we have these factories. Mairuero Industries and other factories around are crying. So we need stable power. We also need enough water. My people in Kakoge, Mijera, they are about to eat me up because they are the water is being competed with poultry and then the people. So we need stable water supply. The security, we can guarantee it here in Nakasongola. We can only ask for beef up, but we are enough to protect these factories and industries. Lastly, as you are aware, Nakasongola is predominantly yellow. Nevertheless, there are those young ones, a few of them, whom we vaccinated and they grew up, so we need to guide them. But we shall also come and you guide us over the same. I remain Chigula Sam, the district chairperson, Nakasongola, and a foot soldier of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Mukamago yatua, yamuleta wano, yamanyirwa amutwala. Katufene wafa agenda di, it's not a question. Nange chigato wenu, nchali wo. Oh boy. So I thank you very much. I therefore take this singular honor to call the Honorable Member of Parliament. Honorable Muruli Mukasa sent his apologies. He is meeting with the European Union members. He is not here. So can I ask you and give your remarks?
The Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, the Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Her Excellency the Ambassador, Ugandan Ambassador to Cuba, members of Parliament of Science and Technology, my colleagues, the NEC, the contractor, the RDC, the LOC5, Prime Minister, Brody Kingdom, LOC3s, LOC1s, ladies and gentlemen, protocol observed. I am Noah Mutebi Wanzala, the Member of Parliament for Nakasongola County. Right Honorable Prime Minister, allow me to deliver the apology of the woman Member of Parliament. She delivered, and she's still in maternity leave, but the kid is seriously sick. That's why she's not here. On my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Nakasongola County and Nakasongola District, to Prime Minister, to the county and the district at large, I want first of all to thank His Excellency the President for loving Nakasongola, for loving the country, for making Uganda a stable country. We thank him for the stability of 30 years. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Prime Minister, this is a brilliant idea which His Excellency the President saw and thought that this Bioscience Park comes to Nakasongola. It is a great achievement to our district. We expect to benefit more from it. I want to thank you for being a practical Prime Minister, for being a people's Prime Minister. I want to thank you, and Right Honourable Prime Minister, keep it up. This Bioscience Park is going to help Uganda as a country to stop the importation of drugs. This is very, very important to our country to note. Our expectations, Right Honourable Prime Minister, in the interest of time. One, Right Honourable Prime Minister, as the Baruli and leaders, we expect to have a hospital here. The hospital will help to treat the people who will be working here, but also the community in Nakasongola. Prime Minister, tukusaba eddwaliro eriko lya hospital, libani, lijanja bababani, na iswa abantu ba Nakasongola. Secondly, we expect to have a science and a bioscience college. Ettendekero eryo tukusaba libewaani, abaana baiswe basome science, kubanga ati ni yaluku omu kiseera kino. Right Honourable Prime Minister, other expectations, I want now to point out them. One, Right Honourable Prime Minister, allow me to say this in the local language for my people to benefit. Basebo ne banyabo nkwendya muikirizo Prime Minister tumusabe abenga kuikiriza abantu baiswane ekolero nga litandikire okwombokebwa baweebwe emirimu ejja kubanga bakola wani ejja kubanga bakuwa ematerial oba bakwenda bloka oba musenyi baguleete abasomere nga balina obukugu, those who are technical, be employed to work here. For example, the engineers. In case we have engineers here, let them be considered for appointment here. Secondly, Right Honourable Prime Minister, since this is an economic venture, my humble appeal is that we have a social corporate responsibility. This would be very, very important. Right Honourable Prime Minister, I remember very well when they were constructing Karuma Dam, the districts of Apache, the districts of Oyam, the districts of Noya benefited from hospitals. What's wrong with us also benefiting from the social corporate responsibility? A percentage of some money goes to our district local government, also to add on our budget, and we appreciate that we are housing this Bioscience Park here. Right Honourable Prime Minister, this one is not part of this, but when you come here as a Prime Minister, we have to tell you. We have power outages, as the Chairperson LC5 has stated. We want the Minister of Energy to come and, of course, handle that. We want power extension to other areas. We have power on main roads, but in the villages, people don't have power. Prime Minister, mukobera amasanyalaze nti gali kunzira, ombyalo tigaliyo, batuyambe bagongereyo. We have a place called Chankonwa, right on Prime Minister, on Oguru Highway Road. It is a black spot. Many people have died from here, even high-profile people like the former Attorney General Ayume died from there. UNRWA initially put some small humps, but they didn't put the big one. Recently, we got a fatal accident, and 6 people are nursing wounds in Mulago Hospital and Chiwoko. My humble request is that let a big hump be put there. Secondly, formerly UNRWA roads, they are in sorrow state. Even it could be in Kakumiro and the whole country. Why? We are in a transition. The Ministry of Works and UNRWA, there is a transition whereby they are still making stock taking of the machines, so they can't work on our roads. Tukwende okusaba enguudo zaiswe ezaali za UNRWA. Ministry ezikole ku mangu ng'oyikenda kyali kutoonya. Wakitinisa Prime Minister nyikiriza nebali Dr. Moses Joloba ate nga mwana waani olwakutukiikira okusai esaide eyo. Nakubazira ebigambo bingi nkane mukwendya naye saida ne bakuntigita abasirikale bakoba sebo Prime Minister akwaba mu Parliament for Prime Minister's question time. Right Honorable Prime Minister, with respect, allow me to conclude my speech. I would have narrated a big story, but because of your essence in Parliament of Uganda, allow me to end there. Come again to Nakasongola. We are hospitable people, and you are most welcome. Honorable Monica Musenero, my sister, thank you very much. We appreciate. We are very grateful. This is a great achievement for our district and the country at large. I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody. Nywena basebo abayizire mwebale muno. Mwebale kuiza mukubeko mu ngalo olwakufuna ekintu kini. Mukubeko nakalulu akamani olwa museveni otuwa Bioscience Park ajini. Mwebale kuiza mwongere obuwagizi mwebale muno. We commit total support to the facility. I want to thank you. Okay. Allow me to take this opportunity to invite the contractor to come and give his speech. Contractor, you are welcome. My brother Jeno Mujira, you are welcome.
The Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, the Honorable Robin Nabanja, the Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, in the interest of time, permit me to abide by the protocol that has already been established. I'm Lieutenant General James Mujira, and I'm the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the National Enterprise Corporation, which is the commercial and business arm of the Ministry of Defense and the Uganda People's Defense Forces. But I'm also the developer of the NEC T6 Industrial and Business Park. And therefore, I'm not just a contractor, I'm the landlord here. I will take this opportunity on behalf of NEC and on my own behalf to welcome you, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, to this T6 Industrial and Business Park. And I wish to express our profound gratitude and thank you for finding time to come and grace this historic occasion of the groundbreaking of the pathogen economy Biosciences Park here in Kakoge, Nakasongola district. Permit me to give you a background, Right Honorable Prime Minister. The plan to develop this industrial and business park was born following HE, the President's directive dated 18th of September 2020 to the Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs to work with the Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development and the Uganda Land Commission to allocate land to NEC for the manufacture of transformers, meters, and insulators in a joint venture with a foreign investor. His Excellency the President guided that NEC and partners identify more investors to invest in Uganda and identify suitable land to be developed into an industrial park. Following due consideration of the said presidential directive and guidance, the leadership of the Ministry of Defense and UPDF identified and allocated this piece of land measuring 1 square mile that was home to the UPDF First Division training to NEC for the establishment of the park. The NEC T6 Industrial and Business Park was legally incorporated on the 1st of February 2021. Right Honorable Prime Minister, T6 is an acronym for Taresita, the 6th of February 1981, when the armed struggle against misrule was waged with the attack of Kabamba. I take this opportunity to sincerely thank the Minister of Defense and the Uganda People's Defense Forces leadership for agreeing to shift the training facility which was here to another area to give way to the development of this industrial and business park. Right Honorable Prime Minister, world over, nations are adopting the industrial and business parks model to accelerate economic growth. Indeed, some of the fast-growing economies in the world, including our neighbors Ethiopia, that boasts of the biggest industrial park in Africa, have all adopted this model. Here at T6, our vision is to attract industries that are of national strategic interest. And it is that vision that informed our selection of the 5 fields of investment, namely agro-processing, medical technology, pathogen economic biosciences, light manufacturing, and heavy manufacturing. The park will therefore create a one-stop center for a number of industries and provide the requisite trade support and business processing services, in addition to affording investors the attendant investment incentives and privileges provided by the government of Uganda. A key operator in the park will be the Ministry of Science and Technology with this bioscience park. Briefly, to answer the concerns of the LC5, the expected benefits of this NEC T6 include capital investments flow, transfer of technology and skills, import substitution and export promotion, use of local inputs in production, job creation giving priority to the people of Nakasongora, improvement of community welfare through provision of corporate social responsibility, and of course, increase the capital base for the National Enterprise Corporation. Through you, Right Honorable Prime Minister, I wish to thank the government of Uganda, the particular Minister of Finance, for promising, it's still a promise, to grant NEC T6 the attendant incentives for developers and operators in the park. As a contractor, through you, Right Honorable Prime Minister, I want to thank the government of Uganda for entrusting NEC and the UPDF with projects that are of strategic nature to this country, and for the huge opportunity you have given us that has no doubt helped us to build our own internal capacity and be able in future to undertake major projects that are currently being undertaken by foreign companies, which most of the time, if not all the time, end up repatriating all the profits back to their countries. With the completion of many projects undertaken by NEC and UPDF in record time and such high quality standards, such as the Mandela Stadium, the renovation of Lumumba Hall at University, the roads and rail construction, the Entebbe Free Zone, etc. There is no reason whatsoever to doubt our capacity as NEC and UPDF. The Chira Vego plant, I can assure you, Right Prime Minister, that you will not be disappointed because, as you are aware, we are really very serious people. Once we are given an order to perform, we do perform indeed. And we have been able to deliver quality work, which we are proud of. To the Secretariat of Science, Technology, and Innovation, the pioneer investor in this park, I seize the occasion to thank you, Honorable Minister, for all the opportunities and support that you have given to the National Enterprise Corporation. We have had a mutually benefiting relationship with your office over the years, which has, for example, seen NEC being contracted through her subsidiary NECworks to build the iconic Kia Motors vehicle manufacturing plant in Jinja, and the rehabilitation of the Mpoma Earth Satellite Station, among others. You have also given us an opportunity to work with Kayora to produce all the Kayora electric buses which you see here. All those, Right Honorable Prime Minister, we manufactured them in Nakasongora in our facility, and we're very, very grateful for that opportunity, and we are very happy to be associated and to contribute to the e-mobility strategy and the national industrialization agenda. Other stakeholders, as I conclude, I thank the Ministry of Finance for the opportunity to be the preferred contractor for infrastructure development in major industrial parks in the country, beginning with the Yaoshan Industry Park at Kapeka. We are the ones who are working on it. The Ministry of Water and Environment, we thank you for the collaboration so far to connect this park to the grid for water for production. The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development and its agencies, you promised and you are set to extend power to the park. I also thank Uganda Investment Authority for the support. I can't conclude without thanking the leadership of the district, the LC5, the RDC, the area MPs, for the support they have always given us, especially with rural industries. And I appeal to you to accord the same support to this NEC T6 Industrial Park. I can't again, I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency General Retired Museveni, for the noble idea and guidance to set up this industrial park. This is his baby, and we are eternally grateful for his visionary leadership. I salute the leadership of the Ministry of Defense and the UPDF, the Honorable Minister and the Chief of Defense Forces for all the support they have given us that has enabled us to establish this park. Right Honorable Prime Minister, as I conclude, our prayers may be for emphasis, but they have been cited. The first one, we request government support this park through the relevant MDAs for infrastructure development, including reliable power, water, IT infrastructure, roads, etc. Policy, we need policy support for operators who are going to be in this park. Very many people are on standby. They are looking forward to coming here. We want them to be supported, and with the Ministry of Finance as soon as possible, if we could conclude an MOU for provision of incentives like it has been done with other industrial parks within the country. With those few words, Right Honorable Prime Minister, we'll be inviting you here. We are determined to make this one a very big industrial complex, and God willing, in the next 5 years, we'll be having the whole square mile full of modern industries. I say all this for God and my country. Finally, I also have something to present to the Right Honorable Prime Minister, with your permission.
Thank you very much, our distinguished guests. And right now, we would love to invite the Chair, Parliamentary Committee on STI. You're welcome to the podium. Thank you. Oh, yeah, he's right here. You're welcome.
The Right Honorable Prime Minister, Robina Nabaja, the Minister, Science, Technology and Innovation, the Honorable Members of Parliament present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be quite fast because I know the program of the Prime Minister. Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to join you here today for the groundbreaking of Biosciences Park Nakasongola, which is one of Uganda's STI-OP bureaus to fulfill the goal of contribution of knowledge-based goods and services to the national economy. This event marks a new milestone in transforming the nation to a modern and prosperous economy in the shortest time possible. Bioscience is a fascinating industry directly responsible for many of the amazing medical breakthroughs in the healthcare industry over the past 20 years. And indeed, we recognize that the skilled manpower is a critical success factor for this biosciences industry. In response to this, there is need for collaboration between the government, private sector, and the academia, which will help to upgrade employees' skills, promote best practices, and train new entrants who are interested to join in the industry. I know that there are some few gaps which are around that need to be completed so that all of this we are trying to make can run smoothly. Right Honorable Prime Minister, there is a need to increase the innovation fund because the youth have become quite many and have the knowledge and the skills to do a lot for this country. There is therefore need to increase the innovation fund. Actually, His Excellency had promised 500 billion per year for this cause. But we know there wasn't enough in the few years because of COVID. But I think it's time now to have that money. There is need also to establish innovation hubs in the sub-regions of Uganda. Wherever I go, this is one of the questions that I'm asked. There is also need for completion of the national intellectual property policy and policy. There is need also to strengthen the innovation ecosystem. And we need to have market strategies that will facilitate market-driven innovations. And also,
develop inclusive and supportive regulatory framework. Let me congratulate His Excellency the President and our Prime Minister Robin Nabanja, who have done wonders in this Chisanja. I have seen a lot happening. All of the time, we are opening bridges, we are opening parks, we are opening industries, everything. So I really thank you for that effort. And now we have done the groundbreaking of this facility. It marks a new chapter in Uganda's story of socio-economic transformation. And as Parliament and the Committee of Science Technology to a long-term strategic partnership, I thank you. My name is Alex Nyonsaba. I'm the Member of Parliament for Bufumbira South, Kisoro District, and the Chairperson of the Committee of Science, Technology and Innovation of Parliament of Uganda. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Honorable. Right, Honorable, my duty now is to invite you, but before I do that, these people are usually not seen. The scientists that do all these wonders. I wanted to just flash them before your face. Yes, please, Professor Joloba, and the scientists, please, of the pathogen economy. We had alerted you, but allow Professor Joloba to say a few words. They usually speak a language called neuroscience.
Honorable Prime Minister, and all protocols observed, mine is to really be very grateful. Bairange ndi musanyuki muno, mwebale nywena nywena okwiza, abagenyi baiswe, nabataka, nabaganda bange, nabantu nywena nywena baizire. I want to really to say a few words, but there could be many, that I always said I have seen my dream come true. I'm not a very young person, as you see, but I have never dreamed that the government of Uganda would fund scientists. We used to get money from the US, Europe, trying to do work to try and solve European problems. Right now, I have lived my dream. I have seen this, and I'm very, very happy person, and I'm a very contented person for that. You gave me a few words. Thank you very much. Mwebale muno bairange nabantu abakuisana nka iswe abairaguzu iswe natubaba sayansi era iswe natukole ebintu bakobanga ebintu ebisabya abajungu ebintu abasayansi tubabairaguzu nka iswe natuli ba scientists. Mwebale muno.
All the scientists, stand up where you are and raise your hands. Scientists, there are actually very many. Yeah, they are chief scientists. So thank you, Right Honorable. Now it is my great honor to invite you to address the people. Banangenze ndi mugwere, abagwere n'abaluli tutumuloli mirumo. Mbasigirie.
Nze nambasugirie ino. The Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, colleague members of Parliament, members of the diplomatic missions, Nakasongola leadership, representatives from ministries, departments and agencies, our religious leaders, scientists and innovators, our dear students, the people of Nakasongola, ladies and gentlemen, musibire mutabarungi, muliyo, nimba ichao kuramukia, kurugo wekitinisa president. Abaramukize muno, achimanyire ngu tuli hanu, aliyoko akole emirimu yaituka ko mujimanyire. Kandi bwire bwona na hano ajja kwija kurora programs za government kwe kuzitambura, especially PDM. With immense pride and gratitude, I stand before you today to preside over this historic groundbreaking ceremony for the pathogenic economy bioscience park. Mukiterero mungaro. This moment marks a bold decision and a transformative step in Uganda's journey towards industrialization, self-reliance, and scientific excellence. This facility is a key frontier for advancing our nation's scientific capacities and a testament to Uganda's unwavering commitment to harnessing the power of science, technology, and innovation to drive economic growth, improve public health, and secure a prosperous future for all Ugandans. I've heard all the comments and requests from you, our people, and these are my responses. The chairman LC1 of Kakoge, Champisi, was worried that they will have electricity. Echencha amasanyaraze chihoire. Because all these will definitely use electricity. And we must make sure that you also benefit. A motorcycle can only be given by the president. What I'm going to do is to inform him that the chairman NRM of this parish requires a motorcycle to move around to make sure that the NRM wins massively here. Absentee landlords, we have a policy as government that all those people who fraudulently got titles on our land in Bunyoro and here should be compensated and they go away. The policy is there, except that now I want to direct the RDC, the chairman, LC5, when these people come here, direct them to the Ministry of Lands to take their land titles there to the Uganda Land Commission, and they will be compensated. Muikare kurungia aitakaliani. Emirimo omufactory munu njabibaza omu speech yange. Corporate social responsibility general bibalizeo tikikwetaga kubigarukamu. Amaizi kandi era paka gaina kuija. And so nkwenda kusaba the honorable minister, when we go back, I think I need to coordinate the ministries of finance, the Ministry of Works and Transport, the minister, your Ministry of Science and Technology, and then the Ministry of Water and Environment, and the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, to come together and we make sure that all that you people are requesting happen simultaneously. The black spot, which was talked about by the MP, that black spot will be worked on. I will direct the Minister of Works and Transport. ati kangenda speech yange njimalirize anu waliwo embewo nyingi ekunterebaliza. No. The vision behind the Biosciences Park. The establishment of this park is a direct response to the urgent need for Uganda to reduce its reliance on imported pharmaceuticals, which currently account for 99% of our medical supplies, costing the nation US dollars 521 million annually. This dependence strains our economy and limits our ability to respond swiftly to public health challenges. I want you to remember what we went through during the time of COVID. Those people used to work on only their people. We became secondary. And so, the pathogenic economy, Bioscience Park, is designed to address these challenges. It will also serve as a one-stop center for research, development, and industrial manufacturing of biomedical products targeting human, animal, and plant health. By focusing on vaccine production, diagnostics, natural therapies, and other biotechnological innovation, this park will position Uganda as a leader in the African biotech economy. Of course, Ugandans will benefit. Job creation. The benefits of this park will be felt across the entire nation, not only in Kasongola. First and foremost, it will create 90,000 jobs. Direct jobs will include over 10,000 scientists, engineers, technicians, administrative staff, while 80,000 jobs will be indirect jobs, like I already told you. And we shall be, and the jobs will be created in contract manufacturing, transport, logistics, marketing, distribution, and support services, including utilities and suppliers of inputs. N'abeemere bajja kukora. Abataka mujja kukora, esente yokora ikire. Esawa yokora, abana Kasongola kakoge hanu, ikire. You will not remain the same. Under human capital development, the park will provide training opportunities for 5,000 students and researchers annually, ensuring that our nation has the requisite human capital to drive the pathogen economy for generations to come. Under improved health care outcomes, the park will enhance access to affordable health care for all Ugandans. By producing vaccines, diagnostics, and medicines locally, we will reduce costs and ensure that life-saving products are readily available for our people. This is a critical step forward, achieving our universal health coverage and improving the quality of life for every Ugandan. Under contribution to GDP, a full operation, the park, I'm telling you, at full operation, the park is projected to reduce Uganda's pharmaceutical imports by 20%. and contribute $5 billion US annually to our national GDP. The Biosciences Park is a cornerstone of Uganda's National Development Plan 4, which prioritizes industrialization, import substitution, and the transformation of Uganda into a knowledge-based economy. Under the National Development Plan 4, emphasis is put on science, technology, and innovation in driving economic growth and improving the quality of life of all Ugandans. This park is a direct manifestation of that vision. Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, it also aligns with Vision 2040, which envisions Uganda as a modern, prosperous, and competitive nation. Vision 2040 highlights the need to invest in science and technology to drive innovation and economic transformation. The establishment of this park is also aligned with the NRM Manifesto, which emphasizes the critical role of science and technology in achieving national development goals and the development of capacity for self-reliance and pharmaceuticals and medical products. The chairman, LOC5, and all the local leaders here were wondering how Nakasongola will benefit. The people of Nakasongola are at the heart of this transformative project. The establishment of the Biosciences Park will bring significant infrastructure development, including graded roads, like I already told you, electricity, water supply, and communication network. Local businesses will thrive as they supply raw materials, construction services, and other necessities to the park and its workforce. It will also host botanical gardens, leveraging Uganda's rich biodiversity as a replica for the district and surrounding areas. These gardens will provide critical input for research and production, contribute environmental conservation, and provide an additional revenue system for the national budget through carbon trading. Nakasongola is poised to become a biotechnology hub, and its people will reap big, I'm telling you, the benefits of this economic and scientific renovation. I mean revolution. Let me talk about key components of the park. The park will house a state-of-art facilities, including GMP compliance pilot production lines for vaccines, diagnostics, and natural therapeutics. B, a nuclear magnetic resonance, they call it a spectrometer. A spectrometer center for advanced molecular research. A clinical and transitional research center to support product development, and many others. Let me tell you, today we also celebrate the remarkable achievements of Ugandan scientists. I commend the STI Secretariat who are there at the office of the President for completing Uganda's first ever clinical trial of therapeutics derived from natural products. Special recognition, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Kazire Herbal Limited and Ustema University, whose drugs for acute respiratory infections have been proven safe and effective. To me, this is a landmark achievement for Ugandan science and a testament to what we can accomplish when we invest in innovation. I extend my gratitude to the scientists under the pathogen economy who have developed Uganda's first 3 human vaccines, the first PCR and the rapid diagnostic tests for various diseases like COVID-19 and malaria, the first pregnancy tests for animals, and the first plant diagnostic for bananas, cassava, and sweet potatoes. All these and many more in the pipeline will be produced in this park. Biosciences Park is a gateway to opportunity. I urge the private sector, investors, and innovators to seize this moment and leverage this key infrastructure. The government of Uganda, under the wise leadership of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, is committed to supporting partnerships that will turn research into commercially viable products for local and global markets. To the school children present today, you are witnessing history in the making. This park represents a future where Uganda leads in science and innovation, and you have the opportunity to be part of that future. Dream big, hard work, and know that the sky is not the limit, it is just the beginning. Honorable Minister, honorable members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to extend my gratitude to the Nakasongola community for embracing this project, and to the entire nation for your unwavering support. I thank my sister, the Honorable Dr. Monica Musenero, the Minister of Science and Technology and Innovation, for her leadership and tireless efforts in making this park a reality. I also thank the National Enterprise Corporation, NEC, for donating this prime land. I thank the Cuban government for their invaluable technical support, and all the ministries, departments and agencies, and the private sector partners for their collaboration. As I conclude, I thank His Excellency the President once again for this steadfast vision and commitment to advancing science, technology, and innovation in Uganda. Please join me to clap for His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. To the people of Nakasongola, your support anchors this dream. To our younger students, the future of science belongs to you. I now proudly say we have already done the groundbreaking for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable. I just ask you for two things, each lasting 1 minute. I would like to give 1 minute to our ambassador to Cuba, to just give a vote of thanks in 1 minute, and the other one is to just take one picture with those scientists who are standing there on your way out. Those are the only two things. Please give a few words. We sing the national anthem. Yes, anthems, please, only one stanza for each.
Thank you very much. Before I give a vote of thanks, I had some few remarks to give on this occasion to our chief guest, the Right Honorable Minister Robin Nabanja, the Honorable Monica Musenero, Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, and Lieutenant General Mujira from the UPDF. I feel greatly honored today as a Ugandan ambassador to Cuba that I am invited to attend the groundbreaking ceremony of the Pathogen Economy Biosciences Park at the T6 Industrial Park, Katugo Sub-County, Nakasongola District. You all may be aware that the BioCuba Pharma is the Cuban Organization of Biotechnology and Pharmaceutical Industries. It manages the country's efforts toward manufacturing medicines, diagnostics, and medical equipment, and providing high-quality life science services to improve people's health. This BioCuba Pharma serves as a gateway. I've been told that the Prime Minister is leaving. I would like to say a vote of thanks to the Right Honorable Prime Minister, the NEC, the BioCuba Pharma, the Cuban government, ASEN, Nakasongola District, and its authorities. We thank you very much for allowing us to do this function today. On behalf of MOFA, I would like to pass this message that thank you so much for letting this initiative take place, especially the Minister of Science and Technology. Thank you very much.
Anthems, please.
Ensi yaiswe buruli yona ya mirembe abantu na byonna ebirumu emitala ochoga emigera neitungo twesime tujaganye twebalye okancha kulwa buruli ensi yaise era tumusabe atuwerya amagezi tukole oburuli aimuke. East African Anthem, one stanza.
Emu Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
National Anthem, one stanza. Yes, dear ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for the patience that you have exhibited. Thank you to our Prime Minister. Thank you to all our guests tonight. We are so much humbled and grateful.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, viewers of UBC TV. We've almost come to the end of this event, the groundbreaking ceremony of the National Biosciences Park, which has been officiated by the Prime Minister, Right Honorable Robin Nabanja. And we would like to tell you that it has been a very, very good function. But one of the things that, some of the things in brief, some of the things that we could highlight here are that Minister Museveni said that this journey started in 2021, 19th March 2021, at the instigation of President Museveni, and after going through a laborious process to get land, they finally got land here. And this land is more than 153 acres, and under the Biosciences Park. Also, that the tenants, this land that is here, of course, different organizations, different entities will be hiring land here, and the money will be going straight to the National Planning Authority so that the project is sustainable. Also, the other thing that we can note is a BioCuba farmer has been lauded for its technical support. Also, the other important thing to note is that this construction here has been given to National Enterprises Corporation, and that is the commercial arm of the Defense Ministry and the UPDF. And this one, according to Lieutenant General James Mugira, who is the Chief Executive Officer of NEC, he says that this contract being given to a local company like NEC is a true testimony that there will be profit retention here, and also that is testimony that the government of Uganda has put in local industries to undertake certain big projects like this one. And also it is a sign that it ensures that there will be employment for Nakasongolands, people from Nakasongola here. And also the other person who talked here was Mr. Alex Nyonsaba, who is the chairperson of the Parliamentary Committee on Science, Technology and Innovation, who commended government for the project and called for continued support so that it becomes a reality. Then the Prime Minister, of course, you just heard that she has said that this project ensures a prosperous future for Ugandans through products made here, and also a healthy community that will make a contribution to national development, because the products that will be made here definitely will be consumed by the local people, but also Ugandans in general. And a healthy nation, the healthy community definitely will conclude in a healthy nation. And she also said that this is a direct response for Uganda's need to reduce medical imports, which stand at $521 million annually. And also in job creation, she said that the project will have actually 90,000 direct jobs and 80,000 indirect ones through people getting involved in transport, logistics, and supply of different commodities and equipment and so much more. And of course, she also mentioned affordable health care for Ugandans. Here she said that 20% of the pharmaceutical imports that we come into the country will be reduced. The pharmaceutical imports will be reduced by 20%, and more than $500 million will go to the national coffers. So that is what has been happening here, but we thank you so much for having been part of this live broadcast. And yes, it is about to conclude. The Prime Minister is just leaving this place, but those are students or pupils from a school here who are giving a song that has actually been loved by so many people here, praising President Museveni and also every other thing that he has done for the nation. From me, Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma, and on behalf of the entire production team here, led by Madame Sophie, we thank you so much for having been part of this live broadcast, and we take you now to Broadcast House for normal programming. Bye-bye.